Well, my name is Matthew Vandernoord. It is July 22nd, 2018, and this video is being created for Instructor Thompson's Elements of Intercultural Communications class. This video will cover the Navajo language and culture closely. We all use language to express our thoughts, but new research suggests that inherent structures in language shape our thoughts without us realizing it. In fact, differences in language seem to impact how people act and interpret their surroundings. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis is a theory that a person's thoughts and actions are ultimately determined by the language or languages that an individual speaks, thus making all thoughts and actions bound by the restraints of one's language. That was taken from the International Linguistics Community online. They provided no date. An example of this can be seen in the way those from different parts of the world speak. Instead of telling someone to move to their right, people in Northern Australia would be more likely to say move to your north, south, east, or west, as they are more directional in their dialect. That was taken from Boroditsky, 2009. Boroditsky was a professor of psychology at Stanford University, and he provided some fascinating examples. The Russian language contains an extra distinction between light and dark blues. In tests conducted by Boroditsky, Russians were better able to visually discriminate shades of blue than those who spoke other languages, such as English. That was taken from Beecher, 2010. The Navajo language. The Navajo language, or the Navajo, known to its speakers as Dene, is an Athabascan language of the American Southwest. Nearly 150,000 Navajo Indians speak their native language today, making it the most spoken Native American language in the United States. The Navajo language of Dene tends not to borrow words from other languages. Instead, it uses native elements to create new words. For instance, the Navajo word for telephone is, excuse my interpretation, but I believe it's bis ahaneha, which literally translates in English to an instrument, and with it, talking takes place. That was taken from Thompson, 2015. Some interesting idioms about the Navajo language is Dene, which just means people. They call their language Dene Bezad, which translates to English as the language of the people. Another interesting idiom is Philip Johnson, who was raised on a Navajo reservation, spoke the language fluently. Because of this, he came up with the idea of using the Navajo language, which was little known outside of the Navajo reservation, as a code. The United States military utilized Johnson's idea and began to utilize the Navajo language as a code beginning in 1941. It was taken again from Thompson, 2015. In 1943, the Navajo language began to be documented. The first Navajo dictionary was published, and soon after, a newspaper, which was called Events, translated in English, was created and lasted until 1957. The two most unique things about the Navajo language included the fact that it was unknown outside of the U.S. in the 1940s, and that the phonology of Navajo is particularly difficult for speakers or others without the particular sounds of the Navajo language in their own language to utilize. Painter, 2017. The fact that the Navajo language was generally unknown before 1940 indicates that the Navajo language has only been studied for the past 78 years, making it one of the lesser known languages of our times. I hope you enjoyed this presentation about the Navajo language and culture. Have a good day.